Hello and welcome, my connoisseurs of movies, TV show, and literature. Are you ready to shake things up? Well, it is another month, and in another month, there's another full moon, and there's another bit of werewolf media. Now, on the corner of Wolf and Bonehill Road, we are going to be talking about just that. Bonehill Road. This came out in 2018. Totally B-movie style of filming. Over the top acting. Pretty bad special effects and cutscenes. But it's a fun movie to watch if you like werewolves. And it has a solid A plot. This solid A plot is where Emily and her daughter Eden are running away from an abusive husband and father. Emily cannot take her husband's abuse anymore, so she leaves and takes her daughter with her. And while they're driving, they stop at a rest stop and meet an uber creepy dude who comes in later in the show. However, during this A plot of them fleeing to her father's house, you get the B plot. And at the corner of Wolf and Bonehill Road, the car hits an animal. The car hits a werewolf. Now, they don't know it's a werewolf when they hit it. And Eden is a very avid animal protector. Mom's like, I must have hit an animal or something. And Eden's like, we have to look. We have to figure out if the animal's hurt or anything. Mommy's like, well, you're 16 years old. You stay in the car. I'll go look to see if it's in a ditch crying and hurting. Well, Mommy gets out the car, looking around, middle of the night, because they fled in about mid-afternoon to be away from hubby. And she finds nothing. She gets back in the car. She starts the engine. She starts driving. The car bumps again at the back. And they're looking around. And the tire pops. Because that second thump was Puppy running by and digging his claws into the tire. So they crash the car into a tree. Now, if it would have stayed the abusive wife trying to escape her husband with her teen daughter that have to fight werewolves in the road, in the forest, it would have been just fine. However, in my opinion, they added a completely unnecessary C-plot in the form of a cannibalistic kidnapper. Because you remember I said very early on in this video, they stop at a rest stop and meet this really creepy dude. Well, this little creepy dude loiters at rest stops looking for single women or women just traveling with other women that look like they could be easily overpowered and manipulated. And basically, he's watching all these women without male escort to see and hope that their cars break down close to his house, as has been its wont since he moved to where he was living. It was like the werewolves were constantly supplying him with fresh victims. They weren't, by the way. They didn't want or care that this guy was there. They were, however, extremely upset that when they were chasing Emily and Eden to his house, they sought refuge in his house, thus making it harder for the wolves to get the women. And the wolves are like, we are sick and tired of women. We're sick and tired of our prey running to this house, so we're going to attack the house. Now, they're able to get a hold of Grandpa, and Grandpa comes and rescues Eden. I'm throwing that spoiler out there. They are. They rescue Eden, and she and Grandpa drive away safe and sound. That's the end of Eden's story. Now, Nutjob Cannibal is removed from the story more permanently, and Emily had done everything in her power to protect Eden and was bitten by a werewolf. Now, I am totally spoiling this because Eden is wondering if Mommy's okay, if Mommy made it out of that nutjob's house, because the last Eden had seen of her mom, she was badly bleeding, barely able to walk, just looking like death is approaching her very quickly. And Grandpa's like, well, she's died to protect you, baby girl. We're going to make sure you have a future. Well, Mommy didn't die. Mommy became a werewolf. And I think the trauma of it all caused a miscarriage. I don't know. They just say Mommy finally had enough when she found out she was pregnant a second time. And they never mentioned the pregnancy ever again. So it is my thought that all this stress caused a miscarriage. And that is really sad. No human being should go through that. Well, Mommy and I think one of the other surviving girls from that nutjob's house of horrors are wolves, and they approach a big old band van with a discount Kiss group in it. They have the outfits like them. They have the black and white face paint with like them. But they're totally, you can tell they're knockoff, probably not even tribute band. I mean, they're adorable, don't get me wrong. But they're a discount band. And it ends on the werewolves attacking the band. Now, if you are like me and you love werewolves and werewolf movies, and you can overlook the over-the-top acting, the campy dialogue, the home video style. I mean, it's not even technically supposed to be home video style, but that's the way it looks like it's filmed. You also won't mind a spoiler or two about the show. because you're going to watch it anyway. Though if you will not watch any movies because someone like me told you to, that's fine. You're not missing much when it comes to Bonehill Road. Because, like I said, it's a fun, cheesy B werewolf movie. Think late night, staying up past your bedtime, old school B movie. Again, could totally have done without the C plot, in my opinion. But let me know in the comments. Have you seen it? Will you see it? If you have seen it, did you like the C plot? If you've seen it, did you like the A plot? The why they were in those woods to begin with? Did you not like either of them, and just like the fact that they were werewolves attacking people? Like I said, let me know in the comments below. But kindness is the key to understanding, so be kind to me and be kind to each other in the comments below. Rescue the subscribe button from zombies. Tend to whatever injuries the like button has sustained from overuse. Smack the bell so you receive notifications and draw the zombies away from you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.